What's up guys, we're MNS. We are the newest artist class that's going to be released in March. As this is a brand new supporter class after a year, we guess many players are interested, including our subscribers. Luckily, my friends Madu have played artist since it was released in KR, and he literally knows everything about it. Today we are going to talk about topics people keep asking, such as should artists use swiftness instead of specialization, or what are preferred builds you can choose before 1490, or are there changes in build depending on skill points. Before I move on, let's take a look at the identity Artist uses. Artist is similar to Bard. Meter can be filled up to 3. Pressing Z, Artist consumes 2 bubbles and gives 10% increase of DPS for 10 seconds. Pressing X, Artist consumes 1 bubble and creates a marble. Players can recover 25% of HP for eating the marble. This marble can last 60 seconds, and maximum 3 marbles can be created. Stats. And now let's talk about stats. Normally, Artist class takes Swiftness as a main. Artist uses Swiftness to rotate 2 buff skills. Before 1415, the level you can wear relic accessories, adjusting many Swiftness stats as possible. After 1415, take at least 1600 Swiftness until your cooldown gems are over level 7. If you have at least 1600 Swiftness with level 7 cooldown gems, 2 buff skills rotate and buff can be given to players infinitely. And then some can ask, can we use specialization? You can, but you need to remember 2 things. First, 1600 Swiftness is better than 1600 specialization. Yes, full specialization can give more powerful buff, however it's critical that buff skills cannot rotate infinitely, and there's really no difference failing identity. Also, skills that artist uses commonly have delays, so it's a lot more practical and efficient to use Swiftness than specialization. Second, you can decide to give extra 100 to 300 specialization depending on your gem level. When your cooldown gems on these 2 buff skills are level 7 or lower, 1600 Swiftness is a must. You can infinitely rotate 2 buff skills with the given setting. On the other hand, when you have level 10 gems, you can give extra 100 to 300 stats on specialization. Your character becomes slower, but still 2 buff skills can rotate infinitely. If you prefer more reduced cooldown with extra attack speed, use full Swiftness regardless of your gem. If you're fine with slower attack speed with level 10 gems, give extra 100 to 300 on specialization. In KR, we just use full Swiftness as people normally don't give level 10 gems on supporter classes. Also, people just think that you bought a cheaper setting for your artists because they don't know well about it. If you just want a cheaper setting, you can consider half and half, or 1400 Swiftness with 700 specialization. Engravings. And these are engravings you should use as a supporter. Full Blossom, Expert, Awakening, and Heavy Armor. If you want to add one more, you can use the increased max MP or Vital Point Strike. For the end setting, add level 1 drops of Weather. Skill builds. What are the skills artist class should use? 7 skills are fixed. Ink Splash, Ink Hop, Ink Launcher, Drawing the Sun, Sea Conch, Cold Pond, and Phantasm Gate. For the last one, you can choose between Ink Strike and Silk Road. These 2 skills have Ink Mark Tripod, which gives extra damage on the foe. Ink Strike has low cooldown with more stagger, and Silk Road can give extra attack speed to party members. However, Silk Road can be cancelled when you get hit by the foe, so choose it well. In my opinion, use Ink Strike until you get used to it. Furthermore, don't use Ink during butterflies instead. It's a PvP skill. If you don't have enough skill points, use the build below. It's the same build with lower skill points. Artist is a class focused on protecting party members. The benefit of this class instead of other classes is that you can immediately fill your identity bar quicker. If you want a cute looking supporter class, Artist is the one. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll upload more videos about Artist on following weeks.